Does this sound familiar? You have a case manager or a care coordinator on paper, but you still feel like the one managing everything. You're the one constantly checking schedules, worrying if the new care worker was actually told about your mom's specific needs, and feeling like you're chasing information that should have been given to you. Or maybe you see your neighbor getting a new walker delivered, or you hear they have transport to a social group, and a thought hits you like a ton of bricks. Why didn't my case manager tell me about that? What else am I, or my dad, missing out on? You're left in the dark, wondering why a care worker isn't doing a certain task. You don't know if it's because the worker forgot, or because it was never put in the care plan to begin with. The silence and lack of information from your provider leaves you feeling exhausted, frustrated, and completely alone. I want you to hear this loud and clear. You are not being difficult for wanting clarity. You are not a nag for asking questions. You are an advocate, and your frustration is justified. Hi, my name is Yu, and I'm a registered nurse and operations manager in the home care sector. For the past 6 years, my job has involved ensuring people receive the best care possible. A huge part of that is managing feedback and complaints. To give you an idea, I personally review and manage between 50 and 100 formal complaints every single year. I'm here today as your insider and your ally to show you how to make your voice heard and get the action you deserve before we even talk about what you can do. Let's get crystal clear on the responsibilities of your home care provider. This is a professional service you have a right to, and that service includes competent case management. First, they have a duty to provide the specific services outlined in the care plan. The plan is a contract. Following it is the absolute minimum requirement. Second, they are responsible for ensuring their staff are properly trained and professional. You should not have to train them. Third, they have a duty to proactively manage your care. This is critical. A case manager's job is more than just paperwork. They should be regularly reviewing your needs, anticipating future challenges, and informing you about all the services, equipment, and support you are entitled to. You should never have to learn about your options from a neighbor. Fourth, they are responsible for clear communication and seamless coordination. This includes ensuring care workers have the most up-to-date information for every visit, especially during a handover. It is their job to bridge the information gap between you, the plan, and the worker. You are not the project manager, and finally, they are obligated to have a clear, accessible, and respectful complaints process, and to ensure your loved one is always treated with safety and dignity. Any form of retaliation after you raise a concern is a massive red flag and a complete failure of their duty. Knowing these rights is your foundation. You are not asking for a favor. You are demanding the professional service you are entitled to. So, knowing the responsibility to listen and act is on them. How can you communicate in a way that is so clear and powerful it's impossible to ignore? This isn't about you doing more work. This is about giving you the sharpest tools to get the results you are entitled to. Let's call it the CARE Toolkit. C is for calm and collected. I know you're emotional, and you have every right to be, but a message delivered with calm clarity protects your energy and makes your point undeniable. Write it down first to get the emotion out, then present the facts. This makes you the most powerful person in the conversation. A is for accurate and actionable. This is how you leave no room for excuses. Instead of the worker is always rushing, say, on Tuesday, the 26th of July, my father's bed wasn't changed. The care plan has the task for this. Use their own care plan as your evidence. It's the contract they agreed to. R is for a request, a resolution. This puts you in the driver's seat. You're not just dropping off a problem. You are directing them toward the solution. I request that a supervisor reviews the care plan with the worker, and I would like confirmation by email once this has been done. You are setting the terms. E is for engage, the right person. Your valuable energy should be spent on decision makers. Send a formal email to the care manager or the official complaints contact at the provider. This bypasses any frontline drama and creates a documented paper trail that they are legally required to act on. Alright, this is the part most people never get to see. You've sent the email using the CARE method. What happens now in my office? First, your complaint does not get forwarded with the subject line trouble to the home care worker. It lands in a dedicated system or with a specific person or team, like me or their quality team. Step 1. Triage and acknowledgement. My first job is to log the complaint and acknowledge it. We'll let you know we've received it and give you a time frame for a response. This confirms you've been heard. Step 2. The investigation. This is where my work begins. I am an impartial fact finder. I'll review the care plan. What were we supposed to be doing? Communication logs. What do the home care workers' notes say? Rostering. Was the right person scheduled? Was there a last-minute change? Then I will speak with the staff involved. And this is key. This conversation is framed as a review or a check-in, not an accusation. I might say, let's review Mrs. Jones's care plan together. I see a note here about the laundry. Can you walk me through your process for that? We are looking for gaps in training, understanding, or process. Step 3. Finding the why. My goal is not to assign blame. My goal is to find out why it happened. Was it a lack of training? Is the care plan unrealistic for the time allocated? Is there a personality mismatch that we need to address? Was it just a simple human error that needs a gentle correction? Step 4. The action plan and follow-up. Based on the why, we create a solution. This could be anything from targeted retraining for the home care worker, adjusting the schedule, updating the care plan, or in some cases, agreeing that a different home care worker would be a better fit. Crucially, we then circle back to you, explain the resolution, and monitor the situation to ensure the fix actually sticks. The key takeaway is this. It's a professional process designed to solve problems, not to punish people. Your confidentiality is protected, and our focus is always on the safety and well-being of the person receiving care. After the issue is resolved, how do you face the home care worker? It's simple. You move forward. You don't need to bring it up again. The provider has managed it. However, if you're not satisfied, you can escalate your concerns to the Aged Care Quality and Safety Commission. They will review your concern, talk to both sides, recommend improvements, or in some cases, investigate further. And here's the key. Providers are not allowed to treat you unfairly just because you made a complaint. Has this been helpful? If you've ever had to navigate this, I'd love to read about your experience in the comments below. Your story could empower someone else. Please give this video a like if you learned something, and subscribe for more practical, insider advice on getting the best out of home care.